just because there's a conflict going on between Ukraine and Russia doesn't mean that the United States has cut off all ties to Russia. There are still carve-outs that allow Russians into the United States. One of them is the space program. So the space program with the Air Force, the space program with NASA still allows Russians to come across into the United States on visas to support the space program, right? We already talked about how the Chinese are abusing our academic systems, and that's a fairly well-documented piece of evidence that you and I know about that the average American doesn't know about. The next thing to look at are the countries that are proxies to China and Russia. Belarus, Georgia, Armenia. These are countries that are proxies to Russia, Azerbaijan, right? These are countries that often send low-level people to the United States that are here not only for some political reasons or some academic reasons, but they're also here to collect information that feeds back to their home country. China has large control over countries like Burma or countries like Vietnam, where they can also send folks over from those countries that are sympathetic towards the operational national security missions and expansion of China. Normally, when we see a Burmese person, we're thinking political refugee because Myanmar is such a disaster, right? Don't forget that Burma is also a political disaster. So it's entrenched with people who are there being manipulated and directed by foreign adversaries trying to gain political clout in Myanmar. But then you've also got countries like Pakistan, Iraq, Syria. You've got countries like Libya. These are all countries where we will take refugees, and those refugees are easily radicalized, already radicalized, or they themselves are seeking an opportunity to build a radicalized network of their own from within the United States. Again, knowing that not only do they get access to the American dollar to fund their operations externally, but they also get access to people who can be radicalized online and directed to meet with these senior elders through some sort of secure VPN or dark web interface.
Crazy. Yeah, that's a lot on the list right there to think about. And, a lot of those are seeking asylum currently right now on our borders. And a lot of them are being released into this country on notices to appear. Some might be legit. Some might be potential spy. Who knows?